Hello guys, and what's up? Today we're going to be building the skyscraper. Today we're building it. It's going to be quite tall, probably about 60 blocks tall at this rate. Remember that is 16, so that's just a size reference. I built this road just quickly. It took me about a couple of seconds. Just got a little stop and start there, opposite the other sides, obviously. Tiny little road, because obviously we are going to eventually build this into a city. I'm just going to clear my inventory really quick, guys. Sorry if you hear random mouse clicking, by the way. So last Let's Build episode we saw the You Pick I Play, and this was obviously Mr. Magic's 244 house. I forgot to mention that last time, so check out the video if you want to see a tour of that. The new You Pick I Play is going to be somebody's apartment block, so that's going to be quite exciting. I'm going to probably film that after this. Mini games will be going up pretty soon as well, so check both of them out. Mini games was filmed on multicube.net, which is a great server. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna want. I am building this just randomly. We're probably gonna go with some black stained glass. I'm thinking, yeah, and then some black stained panes. Yeah, we got that. Okay, and then we're gonna want. We might get some red just in case. That's my colour. KingWezzly, obviously. A lot of my stuff is red. And then we're going to want some quartz blocks. We're probably going to want the pillar. We're going to want the stairs. We're not going to use... We're going to take all the quartz, actually. You never know. It's really quite hard to differentiate in this mod pack, but I think that's pretty much it. We'll take a torch, because my favourite thing in the game. Genius. Okay, so we're going to start basically here. So we're going to go on 1, 2, I don't know why. This is a ground layer, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's keep this as a ground layer. So you're going to want 3, you're going to want 6 pretty much. So this will be off-centered, but I will move the road over 1. So we'll center this with the road. We've also got our horse. Someone mentioned the name Sammy for the horse. So the horse will be name tagged next episode. We've also got Bertha the cow. And whatever other, we'll find a pig maybe, but yeah, we'll get to this. This is going to be a lot of cutting and starting and stopping because of the size of this. It's going to take quite a while, so I'll only skip out on important things, then come back to it and tell you what you need to do. So we've got 6, then you're going to want 2. Now how are we going to do this? Let's just imagine it's like this. You're going to want 2 like this, so we're just going to do it either side. I'm going to show you how to quickly build. This is how you build a circle, by the way, in Minecraft. And then you're going to want another 2, and then you're going to want to go 2 down. See, I'm not even sure the size of this. I'm going to build them a ranch later too, so. And then 1, 2. Pretty sure that's how it's going. So we've got 2, 2, and then we've got 2 down, and then we're going to want another 2 down. And then here we're going to want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 on each of them sides. I think. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, we'll find out soon enough, obviously, when we zoom out. But yeah, it's going to be the ground floor. So what did we do again? We had another... And then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. And then basically, pretty much, we're just going to want to repeat the pattern on the other side. So, let's give you a quick look at that. So this one here is 6. You got 2, 2, and then you invert 2, 2, 6, 6, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so pretty simple stuff. Now we've got to get back to it, obviously. Oh god, sorry, I was looking at the ground then. My mouse froze up. So you basically just copy this pattern. So we've got 2, 2, and then it goes in. 2, 2, in, and then... So you can pretty much see how this is going to come across. Then obviously 1 out and 6. So we'll get doing to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. Then we're going to want to come around to this side and do the same again, but we can just copy it like this time. 2, 2, and then it was in, wasn't it? And then I think this will work, guys. We'll find out shortly. Oh yeah, this should. Okay guys, so this is the first step. This is the circle, as you can see, pretty circular. Pretty sure that levels up. Let me just double check. Obviously, right. So the main step now is going to be we're going to have a 2 wide entrance. A 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to want to cross that over with double. And you're going to want to bring this up by 3. And you're going to want to use blocks of quartz all the way around. So I will come back to you when we've done that. So see you in a minute. So we're back, guys. This is the first stage. So you're gonna want, we've done the circle, so you're gonna want 1 chiseled quartz and then 3 up from that blocks of quartz. You can see the doorway is 3 blocks high with this. Then you're gonna want to place 2 pillars of quartz up, and then from the, I'll show you how to do it. You put it, a pillar like that is up, and then in order to get it to go sideways, you do that, and that creates a really nice like marbled pillar effect. There's sort of like a straight line, and we've got it in here. We also add some differentiation, some of this going through it as a pattern, but for now that is perfect. So the next step is the glass, and the glass is going to go, this won't just be a straight tower up, by the way, this is going to get really good really soon. So we're going to want another layer of glass all the way around, and you're going to want this to be bottom floor. We're going to probably want this, how high are we thinking? This will be a rough exterior. I'll do some floors in it and stuff, and I'll make the lobby of the building look really, really good. There's some windows in there and some really cool plant pots which I've made today. I'll show you them. They look insane. Promise me about that. But sorry to sore throat there. I'm not entirely sure how high I want to go. I'll a lot of it will be done off camera, and then I'll come back in telling you what you need to do. So yeah, dark stained glass. So black. Is it black stained glass? Black stained glass, and you're going to want that to go 3 blocks up. This is not very impressive as an entrance, but we'll make that more impressive with some stairs later. I'll show you a cool little tip actually. You put 2 like that up, you go from the side and you do that, and you place it on that, and it creates a, oh, not like that, and it creates a cool little, like a lot of banks do, sort of 1920s, 1940s America, sort of like that. It's like a little thing. You can actually extend it out again if you want, like that, sorry, and you can sort of place it like that, and again at the top like that, and you create a longer sort of balcony, and you have this little spot in the middle. I think I might keep it like that actually. With this will turn into a sphere, and we'll put some diamonds in there and some gems to make it look more impressive from the front. But yeah, so the next step you're going to want to do, guys, is you're going to want these dark stained glass. Any glass will do actually, and you can do this as ice. I've seen people do it with ice, but ice melts. Especially if you try and do this in survival, to try and do something insanely cool. Gathering ice is quite a long procedure, and you can get black wool quite easy, and it looks quite sophisticated. So back in a minute. So you're going to want a layer of 3 for this, same as the block quartz. See you in a minute. Okay guys, we're back, and it's not looking that impressive at the moment. This is 3 blocks up. It's looking a bit, you know, I like this little balcony thing, and obviously when this is all done it's going to look quite cool. So it's not looking extremely impressive from the inside. Obviously it looks quite awe-inspiring from the outside, where the exterior, well, this is going to be mostly an exterior build. That's the problem. So now we need to make this look from a distance. We can't ever do anything about it looking a bit intimidating from the front, but due to this massive scale, people will expect that. We can add some texture into the walls later. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to go a block out like this. Now this is where it becomes a bit trickier, and you're going to follow the pattern. Okay, so like that, 6 here. You'll be repeating after me, 6, 2, 6, 2. So now this. Now remember, when you do the 2 across, to delete that block there. So you're going to want to basically recreate, and we're going to put some from the inside. We'll have a floor about here as well, so it will cover up the fact that this has become inverted and it goes slowly up. So we'll sort that out. But so yeah, delete the 1, and okay, so we got 2, 2, and then that doesn't join on immediately there. That's what I'm. Okay, so your main idea for this is just going to be to follow the blocks around like so, and that should, yeah, okay, give us the shape we want for when it becomes inverted. So you're going to have these three pieces here, and these are going to look quite striking from the side as they'll be going straight up. So follow that pattern all the way around. I'll come back to the first layer, so it's going to be, the only point it changes really is instead of this 2 here and then that linking in, it's turned now into a 3, just because due to the right angle that it is. So back in a minute, guys, and we'll be done with the next stage. We've about 5 stages in this, and we'll get all the way up. Obviously later on into the building, when I'm doing some interior work, I'll teach you some interior tricks and stuff. So it's been quite a long video, but we'll get through it all, guys. So see you in a minute. Okay, guys, so we are sorry about that, we're back. This is what it's looking like at the moment, and from the front it's looking a lot more impressive now. We're getting that sort of science look about it, really, like a research facility. So we'll have a look around. Basically, so we follow the pattern for how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Okay. When I said it was 3, I got a bit delirious. But what we're going to do is on the right angle bits here. So that one, that one, that one, and that one. You're going to want to strip away the quartz that's already there due to the way you followed it around, as we've seen just a couple of minutes ago, and then you're going to want to carry that down all the way through. And this pattern will continue even through the glass, which will soon become a thing as it gets smaller and smaller than the top. So there are 2 things you can do. I would do the shorter version, but you can create a massive, like, world-reaching height, and it will look really impressive. You can double the glass up, and you can put it on top of here. So you put another 3 glass on top. So for example, like this. And you follow it all the way around 3 glass, and then you do the next step. So you go in 1, put 4 of these, and then 3 glass on top, and then you keep going until you're suitable height just to close it off. But we're going to do something a bit different. We're just going to try and get this done with under the 15-minute sort of mark, so it's quick and easy for you guys, but giving you loads of information so you know how to do it, just in case you want to. So we're going to want to go like this, and we're going to want to follow this round once again, all the way, and then you're going to want to go like that. Strip out any points that are stuck to that, Oh, hang on, this doesn't make... Okay, yeah, so this is going to change shape 3 times, and you know how a lot of pro builders don't just have flat edges like this, they have eventual correlations like this, so leaving spaces, so from a distance and up close it looks a lot more in detail, and that's what we're doing, because we had... Here we just had 2 and 2, and then we added the 3rd part, so we added another structure and we're up to it. But here, because we don't need that, because we've already got these 2 from the previous one, we just put this 1 across here, and that creates another dimension, another level, which is what this is really all about. This is what makes this build just much better than some of the other skyscrapers you guys have probably seen. So I'm going to follow this round, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. Well, I say a couple of minutes, but for you it'll be like a couple of seconds. For me it'll be about 10 minutes just fiddling around with glass and how I like it. So see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, this video is split into 2 parts. If you want to see the next part, it'll be uploaded shortly, straight after, and it will be the continuation of this skyscraper build. Thanks for watching.